it's a mystery to me. We have agreed with which we have agreed. And you think you have to want more than you need. Until you have it all, you won't be free.
Women look at the world in a different way. Now, the early women of wealth in New Zealand, and I think probably internationally, they often sort of referred to themselves as the mothers of the world. You know? So women have children, yes. And so therefore they are more concerned that their children live and that they don't die and that they don't get killed in war. So for a lot of women, that was one of the reasons why it should be a women's group. And I think a lot of women too felt that men were the one that fought wars, and therefore perhaps they shouldn't be involved in the organisation, because we do look at the world differently. And then since feminism came along, or the second wave of feminism in the 1970s and that, a lot of women have become members of WILF because they like working with women.
Without me, society, crazy indeed. I hope you're not lonely without me.
Most of the women who were part of the organisation in New Zealand had been involved in other sort of social justice groups, and some of them were from the political left, so sort of, I don't know if they would have called themselves socialists, but they were that way leaning. So they were interested, I think, for those reasons. They were interested, some of them, I think they'd been part of the women's suffrage movement in New Zealand, so some of them were sort of older when WILF, which is what we call it.
There's those thinking more or less is more. But if less is more, how you keeping score? It means for every point you make, your level drops. Kinda like you're starting from the top, and you can't do that, society.
That says that there should be no nuclear arms come to the country or ever be developed here. So that's sort of world leading. But I also think too, since the sort of Māori renaissance of the 70s and the 80s, that different ways of looking at peace have been useful, and a lot of women sort of think about parihaka and that sort of sort of conflict resolution in a non-violent way. So
crazy indeed. I hope you're not lonely without